I'm sorry, but it certainly seems like lately that I am ranting about things that maybe were obvious to a lot of people a long time ago, but I'm just catching up here very late in the game, so bear with me. One of the things is that, in the ministry of the truth, we hold everyone in high regard in love. We don't care where you've come from or what you're made of or what you've been, other than to the extent we need to know you to help you, and God made you, and that's good enough in our book, and if we can get to what God made, you'll do great things for God, is the way we see it. And so no matter how smart you are, how rich you are, how educated you are, how successful you are, none of it really matters and has never mattered. We hold you in high regard in love, and to the Thessalonians, Paul wrote that the leaders who work hard, Paul admonished the Thessalonians to hold them in high regard in love. So we actually do that with everybody, just because in love we hold you in high regard, and we have love for everybody, and so that's pretty much the way it goes. The problem is, which is a shock to me, and maybe I should have seen it happening, but I didn't, and that is that people begin to think they're something, and that's the start of all things bad. We hold people in high regard in love, and then people think they're something. And Jesus taught that he who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. And when somebody mistakes us holding them in high regard in love with them being something, then they have exalted themselves, and they will be humbled, and that's what God does, and he humbles them. And amazingly, these people who started with nothing, came to Christ and found love, began to think that they were something, exalted themselves as the something they thought they were, get humbled by God, and in that don't recover, lose God, lose the fellowship, and out they go, out of the kingdom, out of the faith, and it's all over. And how in the world did somebody collect a defeat when it was already sealed and victorious is amazing. But that's what happens. And so, in this place, you will be held in high regard in love, not because you're high and mighty, but in true, genuine love, you'll be regarded that way, and in love, held in high regard. That's the way it goes. Don't be fooled. That's all that's happening. And it's mighty and right and true and pure and a genuine regard for you. But seriously, if you're going to hold you in high regard, you're in trouble. Really, seriously, who do you think you are?